The following podcast is not real, but it is a humble, shriveled leaf in the mighty podcasting oak known as Tongue Wasp. Whoops, Earwolf. And it continues to be sponsored by Cards Against Humanity. If you'd like to send something to Arnie, Usidore, and Chunt, put it in a box, seal it up tight, and then throw it out into the street and just pretend it got there. Meanwhile, here's this address for no reason. Cards Against Humanity, 1917 North Elston, Chicago, Illinois, 60642. Care of Arnie Niekamp, Vermilion Minotaur, Town of Hogsface, Land of Foon. And now, hear this.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is the stuff that you need to know. About a year and a half ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a slight Wi-Fi signal from that Burger King through the dimensional rift, and I use that to upload a podcast that I record every week here in the Tavern, the Vermilion Minotaur, in the town of Hogsface, in the land of Foon. And I'm joined, as always, by my buddies, by my co-hosts, Chunt, the king of the Badgers.
Zip, zap, zap.
Zip, zap, zap?
Yeah.
Is that another one of your new catchphrases?
No, I'm just making stuff up.
Just saying, you're just descending into gibberish words.
Just having
week
fun,
by
man.
week.
Just having fun.
Just having fun.
Yeah.
Is that how you're just wandering around town, just like, I'm having fun with my mouth, making words up?
That's exactly it. I just walk around, and then, my mouth takes a certain shape, and I'm just like, wuzzle, wuzzle. And then I'm just like, there's a thing, there's a phrase. And I'll write it for a little bit, and then if I get tired of it, I'll step off and get a new phrase, write that for a little bit.
Sure. Have you had a favorite new word or phrase that you've come up with recently?
I feel like I really enjoy bangarang, but like I told you, that's
when
shortened for when you
have
bang
sex
an
with
orangutan.
orangutan.
Sorry? Yeah.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I have a game I wanted to play.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to?
Did you bring this game with you in your brain?
I brought it mentally. I brought it in my brain.
Yeah.
And I thought to...
as some of our longtime listeners know, you prepare for the podcast by packing up games in your brain and bringing them with you for us to play.
Yeah, apparently on Earth you don't bring games in your brain?
We bring games, but not in our brain.
Okay. Well, why don't you introduce Usidore and then we'll play the game.
Okay. Oh, and we're also joined by
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as Fiangyalak, the dwarves know me as Sonan and Oakstanges, and I am known in the northeast as Gasmuenius Maystar, and your ironic clapping does nothing but anger me.
Encore.
Yeah, do it again.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos.
Yeah.
Hold up the candle.
Hold up the candle. This is what we paid
the
for.
The elves know me as Fiangyalak, the dwarves know me as Zonanuk Stanges, and I am known in the northeast as Gasmuenius Maystar.
Yeah. This won't mean nothing to you guys because this is Earth stuff, but I once saw Neil Diamond perform, and he sang Sweet Caroline 3 times in a row.
It's a man made out of diamond?
He is made out of diamonds.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I was going to say for Encore, I was hoping you just do Freebird. I was hoping you just free the bird in your beard.
There's a bird in your beard?
Yeah.
Usually.
Will you free the bird?
Go away, little bird.
No!
Usually it takes like 7.5 minutes to free the bird.
Sure.
But that actually
is that why people are always yelling at you to free the bird when you go by?
Yes.
Free the bird.
Yeah.
Free bird. Woo. Yes, that's why they yelled at me.
Okay, so let's play the game.
Okay, let's play this game.
Here's what's going to happen. This is called 20 statements.
Oh boy.
What happens is I think of something that I want or something that's on my mind.
Sure.
And then you have 20 statements between you to say what it is.
Do they have to be statements? Could they be questions?
That's a question.
Oh.
They have to be statements. It's 20 statements.
Okay.
The game is, I know it's a little confusing, but the name is in the title.
Oh, that's true.
It's 20 statements.
20 statements. Okay.
I know that can be a little confusing.
Okay.
So I'm thinking of something.
Okay.
Okay.
You want a new mattress.
No.
Close, though.
1.
Bangarang.
Nope. 2.
You want a new blanket.
No, 3.
You are a vegetable.
No, 4.
You want extra barbecue sauce.
Yep, that was it.
Oh!
Yes. Got it in 5.
Generally, how many does it take people to get?
Usually about 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know.
Usually about 5.
Usually about 5. Yeah. Because you're just, you're making statements and, you figure it out.
Can we
Just narrowing it down.
How are you narrowing it down?
Usidore nailed it. What are you talking about?
I asked him 3 questions. I asked him if it was.
Well, you didn't ask any questions.
No, sorry, I made a statement. I said,
do you want a mattress?
Do you want a blanket? Do you want extra barbecue sauce?
Let's play one.
There's a clear
progression.
Look, okay, I want to get to our guest, but before let's play the game one more time. If it's,
okay.
I can't imagine that it frequently is done in 5.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else. When
Okay.
we're ready, 20 statements.
Okay.
You want a piece of wood attached to another piece of wood so that when you flip it, it makes like a smacking noise.
That's it.
What?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, based on the fact that I previously wanted more barbecue sauce, he extrapolated that, and that's how he came up with that. What? How are you not getting this game? It's a child's game. Children play this on film.
It's called a slapstick.
Yeah. Let's do one more round.
All right, let's do one more.
Okay, got it.
All right. You
want a mattress?
Yep, that's it.
God damn it. All right, well, you know what? Great game. Best one yet. Let's talk to our guest, though. I'm very excited. I always love having more magical creatures on. And I'm excited that we're going to meet a siren. Please welcome to the show, Ursula Gurney, the siren.
Hi,
welcome.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Look at you guys. This is fun.
Yeah, this is. Yeah,
It is fun. Yeah.
You're the first guest who's said that.
I know.
Aw. Well, you guys seem like a fun group.
Thank you.
Some people, I feel like some people in the tavern just treat us like the weird 3 guys in the corner table.
Oh, that's a bummer. You guys seem cool.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
are cool.
You're so kind. I feel very when she talks about us, I feel very drawn in. Like I'm very drawn
Oh,
to her.
yeah.
I feel very validated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could I get you a
good.
drink from the bar, perhaps?
Oh, please. I would love one.
An ale? Or
Yes, please. Can I have the red ale, please?
Red ale, yes.
Thank
Does
you.
anyone else need anything?
It'll cure red ales, yeah.
You're funny.
Thank you.
You
Wow,
are
thank
so
you.
funny.
Arnie
This
never
is
laughs
fun.
at me.
No,
Thank you.
Never. I'm honestly,
Ursula?
when he says something, I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ursula, he's a real, he's a poor, unfortunate soul over here.
Oh,
Well, red ale's for everyone. I'll be right back.
No, I'll have no red thing. I'm not allowed to have anything red.
why not?
I have a problem with red potion. I don't want to talk about it, though.
He doesn't want to talk
see.
about potion stuff.
So, Ursula, tell me a little bit about what it means to be a siren.
I got kicked out. I'm not allowed.
Oh.
Yes, so the sirens all hang out on the coast. It's sort of a club. You've got to get in. You have to be welcomed and go through a lot of recruitment type things. And I was not doing very well, so they kicked me out.
Oh, they kicked you out.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
so
you have
sorry
to
to hear.
You have to kill at the end.
Oh.
Yes. So we woo different creatures in, and then you have to kill them at the end. And I just don't like doing that. That's hard.
What would you do when you wooed in someone, a sailor, whoever? What would you do when you finally wooed them
I
in?
would try, and then I'd get one of my sisters to help. I've killed before. I've killed.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I've killed.
Here's your ale. Here's all of our ales.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mm.
I'm very excited to hear more about your sirening ways.
Careful, easy, careful. We just learned that she's killed before.
Oh, yes, well, that is the way of the siren, to sing your siren song until sailors are drawn in and then dashed against the rocks.
Yes.
Is that what you did? Did you try and bash his or her head in with a rock, or how'd you try and kill
I
him?
would try, but poison was my favorite. If you use poison, it's like, you just put him to sleep, and you don't have to do anything.
There's a real
else
distance
stuff.
between getting your hands in there and just slipping something in
Right.
their mead.
Right.
That's got to be tough, though. You're a sailor. You're sailing by the coast. You hear a siren song. It draws you in. You're like, oh, I thought that was going to kill me, but it didn't. Oh, I'm going to have this refreshing drink.
Right.
Oh, no, poison.
Right.
Poison.
I hate doing it, but
Sure.
you gotta. It's
gotta.
just part of it.
You gotta? But why you gotta?
You just do if you want to be a part of this. I mean, this group is exclusive. These women are amazing. I mean, incredible.
So what drew you in initially? Is it the singing more than the killing?
Well, I was part of a sailing team, and my entire family was. I have all sisters. We landed. They killed all the men and then accepted all of the women.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So positive.
What?
Yeah.
I like that.
We have such a high percentage of our guests kill people.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Like
hate
it's
it.
inevitable. And
Maybe it's just a Foon
It's
thing.
press-
You know, I've
Food
actually,
thing.
I've told you I've killed before, and actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this. I killed a family member with poison because
No.
You killed one of your own family members?
Well,
with poison?
you know, my dad is a hunger ghost.
Yes.
And when I was very young, he appeared to me and he said, your uncle killed me. You know, and I was like, I'll believe my dad. He's a hunger ghost.
Sure.
So I went to my
Didn't he
uncle.
die from eating wedding cake on the
Well, I know that
wedding
now,
floor?
but at the time he was like
Yeah.
playing a joke on me. So
I see.
I poured poison in my uncle's ear while he was sleeping.
Sure.
And then he died. And then my dad was like, jokes, like kidding. And I'm like,
Why his ear?
I didn't know where poison went at the time. I was so young that I'm like, poison go in ear because I didn't know any better.
sure.
I mean,
It
now I
works.
realize it goes in the mouth, but
yeah.
he,
But
I
still,
mean, he died all the same.
Got the job done.
Yeah, he died all the same.
Poison can go anywhere.
Before you came around, that was one of Usidore's favorite sayings, and I feel like he never says it anymore.
I don't say it that much anymore.
I feel a lot of times like we'd be partying and like he'd get so drunk he'd just like slam the table and go, poison can go anywhere, and like everybody like give a cheer. But now he doesn't say it so much.
Yes, you've softened me, Arnold. You've softened me.
So, Ursula, being part of the Sirens, like, is it hard? Like, do they make fun of you for not killing people?
Yeah, they do relentlessly. It's bad.
Do they call you names or?
Yeah, they've called me Ursula Mercilessla.
Oh.
It's not even good. It's not even a good insult.
Close, it's close to good.
I don't know. It's frustrating.
Are there parts of being a siren that you like?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we get to sing so many fun songs,
Sure.
and I get to always sing the low parts. They always put me on the low parts because I sing very low
you
compared to all
play
the
the
rest of the
bass,
women. Yeah, I do.
Plus all the
bass.
charity work.
Yes. Oh, tons of
Oh,
charity
lots
work.
of charity work?
Oh, yes.
A lot of community outreach.
Yes.
And,
Very committed to that.
Right, especially coastal communities.
Yes, yes. Keep it local because that's where you're at.
And that's what we say.
Think locally, act locally.
Because you are local.
Because you are local.
Otherwise, you have to leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then
True.
you're local there. So
Yeah.
I feel like also one of Usidore's other phrases was "keep it local." He would scream that. I feel like you don't. I feel
Yeah.
like when you arrived, I started doing more catchphrases, and Usidore kind of dialed it down. It's kind of like a upset.
Yeah, I probably should get back to doing more catchphrases.
Can you? I know this is kind of putting you on the spot, Ursula. Would you mind just taking a moment? You can, warm up your voice if you need to.
Okay.
And then maybe try singing to Arnie, just kind of wooing,
sure.
like how you would woo a sailor.
I'll try.
Try and woo Arnie.
Sure.
Dash his skull into the rocks.
No, Usidore, please.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, can you guarantee that this isn't going to end in me dying?
Yes. I'm good. I'm not going to do anything to you.
I find myself compelled to believe you, even though I probably
Walk over here.
That is a deep voice.
Walk over here.
shouldn't. Wow, this is more dirge-like than I would.
To the rocks.
Feels like a torch siren to me.
Yeah,
Come to the rocks.
I am, for the first time in days, compelled to move.
We won't hurt you. We won't bite.
Hey guys, I'm gonna just get up and walk over to the other side of the table.
Come to the rocks tonight.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you sing that to sailors when they're in a boat on the coast.
Yeah.
Do they get out of their boat and start walking underwater?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
And
some of them
they-
must just drown immediately.
Yes, but some of them make it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Huh.
And when they do, we start the process.
Yes.
Arnie, are you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm just, I'm exhausted from walking to this other side of the table.
If you do decide to dash his head against the rocks, I just want a little bit of that blood.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What?
Thank you. Okay. Nothing. Poison goes in anything. What's my catchphrase?
Poison goes anywhere.
Poison goes anywhere.
So Ursula, you've been kicked out. You got kicked out of the Sirens.
Yes, they don't. I don't know. They're different than me. I showed up different already as a young girl, and I just.
So how are you different? Like, how are you different from them to
Because
start?
I'm nice. They're not all really nice. There's a lot of fighting. Everybody.
Mean Sirens.
Yes, they fight each other. They
Little
fight other
catty, yeah.
people. Yeah, it is bad. It's bad. And I just want to hang out and get along.
Sure.
Yeah.
I once spent a whole week learning the siren ways, following them and listening to them. And the most oft-heard phrase was, I did not come here to make any friends.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I heard that a lot.
You hear that a lot.
Yes, and I did come there to make friends.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like, and this may just be regional, but I feel like the Sirens usually put on some pretty sweet parties. Like I remember when I was like, in my 20s or so, I remember going to a Siren party and it just being like the coolest. It's just like dancing and drinking, and it's just like really, really fun.
it is very cool. There's all kinds of creatures and people there. It's amazing. It can be very hot.
Yes, sure.
What's a Siren party? Like if I were to show up to a Siren party.
Yeah, a hip young guy like Arnie.
Yeah, just a hip young dude. Like I'm sure they'd like.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about?
We're talking about
Arnie.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. I show up to the Siren party. I'm like, hey, I'm here for the Siren party. What could I expect?
Oh my gosh, you come in, there's aerial artists. A lot of the Sirens can
I love Ariel. Yeah.
beautiful
Ursula,
aerial
if there's one thing I
work.
love, it's Ariel.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's incredible. So it's just a beautiful sight when you come in. It's dancing, lots of music and singing. I always like taking the mic and singing, but they'd kick me off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you have a lovely singing voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Very
Deep as fuck, but
sultry
yeah.
and yes, warm. Very big, very.
Thank you.
I wanted to dash my own head into the rocks.
Oh, wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
The more you kill, the better your voice gets. The higher and lower your range,
So is it true that like it's hard to kill the first person, but it
Yes.
gets easier because your voice gets better?
Yes, yeah. So there's incentive there.
Do you mind my asking? Like you're a pretty good singer. Like how many people did you have to kill?
500.
500.
Yeah.
That is low.
Whoa.
That's pretty low.
That's low?
That's very
That's
low.
very low.
That's alarmingly low. And that combined with my personality just sent me here. I'm just here.
Did the dean of the coastline ever try to kick you out of Siren House?
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Who's the dean of the coastline?
The dean of the coastline. His name is Aloysius Fontaine.
Aloysius Fontaine?
Aloysius
Aloysius
Fontaine.
Fontaine.
And so you Sirens are just trying to have fun, killing 500 people at a go, and the dean
And charity work.
and charity work.
He thinks he's doing good by kicking out the bad ones. And,
Sure.
And who knows, who knows? He's not there. You're not there. You don't
Yeah.
know.
You seem really
Seems sad.
You seem sad.
What was the first place I felt like, okay, this is who I can be, like, oh, I finally found the women and the woman I want to be, and now, who am I now? Who can I aspire to be now?
Oh, Arnold, it's time to ask your signature question.
Ask it. What's next?
Yes.
What's next?
What's next in my life?
Yes.
What's next?
What's next?
I thought I'd just wander around, see who I met. It'd be so great to have a farm. I'm tired of the coast.
Sure.
Maybe I could raise some sweet animals, or I don't know, just take a load off.
Sweet blood-filled animals.
Yes. Yes.
Usidore, you all right?
I'm fine. I'm good. Good.
Ursula, what's that tattoo you have?
Oh, this?
Did you get that while you were with the Sirens?
Yes, I did. We do this to each other, and it hurts real bad. It hurts so bad. This is a bell, and it's the bell that you ring when a new recruit comes in.
Oh, a new recruit. At first I thought you were going to say, like, the bell you ring when you kill somebody.
Oh, yes, we have one of those, too, and that's right here. That's on my thigh.
Oh.
See?
How elaborate of a bell system do the Sirens have?
Oh, there's a bell for everything. There's a bell for dinner. There's a bell to wake up, of course, go to sleep. There's
Yeah.
a bell in the middle of the night if we need to wake up because the ship is here.
Yeah.
Or if you need, like, you would ring the bell if it's like, I need 6 eggs,
Yes, exactly. If you need like a certain amount of things, you ring it that amount of
Yeah.
time. So, and then you have to.
Do you ever get the bells confused? There's so many bells. Do you get them mixed up?
That's one of the reasons why I got kicked out.
Oh.
Because I can't keep it straight.
Yeah,
Plus,
you-
I wasn't born there. A lot of women were born there, so that's not fair.
That's not fair.
So you hear a bell ring, like you hear ding doon,
Exactly.
and you're like, I'm not.
Ding doom.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a goblin bell.
That's a goblin doorbell. It's ding
We're,
ding.
Ding doon.
we're going to take a break and teach Arnold how bells ring.
Ooh, let's roleplay, and I'll play the door.
No, let's not do this again. We'll be right back.
Ooh, hey there, good looking. It's Chunt letting you know you can check out all of our bonus material, including my personal favorite, Offices and Bosses, over at patreon.com/Magic Tavern. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Richard Seashanty, Richard Seashanty's Boots and Fashions. If you want to be on the cutting edge of fashion and food, there's only one place to go, and that's Richard Seashanty's Boots and Fashions.
Hello, I'm Pilk. I am the floor servant for Richard Seashanty's...
Pilk? Okay. We've got big boots, small boots, boots that look like shoes, shoes that resemble boots. Walk on all fours, we've got you covered. In addition...
we also have egg boots and pixie goggles, and there's a spider medallion, if that's something that you would like. It's very, very nice.
We've got it all. Bird hats, sphinx coats, and of course, stone medallions and slap bracelets. Now, you come down to Richard Seashanty's Boots and Fashions, and we have a special MLK Day sale for all aspiring wizards. 25% off. Whether you're a monarch, lord, or king, or just a regular citizen of Foon, we have the boots and fashions to suit your needs.
Yeah, lovely leather boots that smell delicious, like the memories of meals I used to have with my mother.
Pilk, none of that. Again, that's Richard Seashanty's Boots and Fashions. Come on down. No elves. An elf stole my wife. Not welcome.
So, Ursula, this might be a dumb question, but why do sirens kill people?
That was a dumb question.
That's a very
I'm sorry.
dumb question.
That's okay. That's okay. It's to gain power. We, in addition to your singing voice becoming better, you stay young for longer.
Oh, how
you can
old?
live for
Do you mind?
eternity.
I know this is a real
Another dumb question.
How old are you?
I'm 2,000 years old.
2,000
You
years
never
old.
ask a siren
What?
her age.
It's okay. I don't care. I really don't.
Sure.
I don't care.
I'm only
I don't.
300. You're 2,000. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
incredible.
much.
It's probably easy to not care that you're old when you look really young, would be my guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, so far. So it's going to catch up pretty quickly now that I'm gone.
I will say, I mean, you look great.
Thank you.
But even since sitting down, you look a little bit
He's
older.
visibly aged.
Just a little. You look.
Okay.
I would say you probably look about 3.
There it is.
I would say you
Yeah.
look about 3 years older.
Already?
Arnie.
What?
There, you see her sitting just across the way. Kiss the girl.
No, look, Chunt. Yeah, I don't know why you keep trying to hook me up with people. I am a married man. My wife is trapped in another dimension, or I'm trapped in this dimension. But
Is that your pickup line? Excuse me, my wife is trapped in another dimension, but I just have to say...
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm married, but don't worry. My wife is trapped in another dimension.
How old do I look? Like right now?
Honestly, 32.
Okay.
34.
Okay.
Now you look 35.
Okay.
Now you look 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
How? So this happens very fast.
Yeah.
54.
So how frequently?
Come on.
How frequently would you have to kill people to stay young?
Pretty frequently. One a day is too little. I didn't even do that.
124.
Some women would just nail it. I mean, they would be going 20, 30 a day, depending on how big the ship was and how many, were being carried, and some would go off on their own tiny boats to find more ships. We had a lot of tiny boat excursions.
Sure.
Party boats.
Oh, sure.
Tiny party boats.
Yeah.
And
Had a lot of party boats.
The song that you sang us was so sultry and
Yes.
smoky and gorgeous. Is that like what everyone sings, or does everybody have their own little spin on it?
Each person kind of has their own. There's a few that we learned when we were coming up through that, everybody
standards,
sticks to,
yeah.
sort of the standard ones. Yeah.
Walk to the rocks. Yeah, I like that. It's catchy.
That's a good
And this may be an amazing and profound question, but is it possible that the sirens have any leftover blood that they don't need?
No, they absolutely devour all of it.
Wow. So
Yes.
it's not just that you kill. Do you get your youth and singing abilities from the act of killing or from just eating dead bodies?
It's both. It goes hand in hand.
Oh, I see.
But we have a chef. We have one siren that's a chef, and she collects all the bodies and prepares delicious. I mean, these meals are insane. And it could be the middle of the night. Everybody's asleep, and you can wake up and be like, "I'm starving," and she'll make you something.
Yeah, and you'll be like, you're asleep, and then you hear the dinner bell, ding ding.
Yes, you hear ding ding, and you go down, and it's already made. It's amazing.
Sounds
It's like a house siren. Just kinda
Yes.
helping out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she sort of watches over us and my back hurts.
Ursula, you look really 300s right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat.
Ursula,
What?
I must speak to you honestly.
What?
But perhaps you'll be happier if you return to the sirens and find a way to renew your bloodlust and pick up the rate at which you murder. It sounds like you're doing about one every 4 years right now. seems like low.
Hey, let's not fall into our usual pattern where we have a guest come on. They're trying to be like a decent creature in the world, not killing people. And then through a series of things, we end up convincing people to kill people. We convince people to do bad stuff on this podcast, I've noticed. Yeah, we do. We put bad stuff into the world on this podcast sometimes.
I don't
Name
think
one
so.
time.
Well, Usidore gave that rock to the Goblin Queen, and now she's taking over all of Foon.
That's the only rock I had that wasn't magical.
We talked Jacover and his sword back into having a bloodlust and killing people all the time.
Well, if not him, then who?
Just a lot of people have died in this tavern because of us.
If not now, when?
Killing isn't really that bad.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
great
gonna
point.
miss my voice.
Especially if it makes you feel like you're part of something.
Right.
You know?
And I feel so lonely.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are great. Don't get me wrong. You guys are excellent.
Oh,
but
thank you.
are
Wow,
excellent.
thank you.
It's just something about being surrounded by the company of wonderful women that
Yeah.
just makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
And I miss it.
Oh, she's
Ursula,
crying.
it's all right.
Ursula, if you don't go back and you don't kill anymore, like, at what point do you just get so old that you die?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be any minute.
Oh,
I don't want to die.
please don't die on my podcast.
Wow,
I want to at
she
least
is-
make it to a farm.
She's rapidly aging.
How old do I look now?
I mean,
32.
yeah.
Don't lie to me.
3,200. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Ursula, please.
I would never kill anyone like you. Let me just tell you that, because you guys have been very kind to me.
Oh, thank you, Ursula Gurney.
She looks like this one time a friend of mine drank from a cursed chalice. And he like rapidly aged and then turned into dust.
Oh, because
It was terrible.
he chose poorly?
He chose poorly, yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to
She
turn
looks
into
like that.
dust.
No. Oh, she heard me. No. Walk towards the rocks.
Walk towards the
Come to the rocks.
Where's all that hair coming from?
Take me to the water.
I mean, it's just like our head is filled with hair and there's nothing but hair coming out.
Where here? Oh, my God.
yeah.
I've got to go back.
Well, Ursula, I feel like we should do emails and letters real fast because I feel like you're just disappearing in front of our eyes.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Is that okay? We'll try not to flounder.
Oh, how fun.
Well, if you want to send an email to the show, you can always email me at magictavern@puppies.supplies. It's a real email address. And here's one I got recently. Hi, Arnie, Dan Smith, and Papa Mache. My name is Amy. I'm from a land called California, which is basically the avocado capital of the world. I hope you are doing well, even though you're burdened with the death of King Belleroth. Ooh, boy, yeah. I just wanted to point out that Can the Wizard remembered Chunt dying first. Is it a coincidence that he was cursed to die just a little while ago, and had magic not interfered, he would be dead now? Just a warning, especially to Usidore, who is now next in line to die. Watch your backs and don't throw away your shots. Hugs and butterfly kisses, Amy.
I think the odds of me dying are pretty low.
I would say. I mean, you're unkillable.
Essentially, you cannot set fire to me. No blade shall harm me. I am essentially immortal, born of wind and fire and bird and sky. Yea, sent here to defend all the loathsome creatures of Foon. I shall use all the power that I have at my disposal so that I may fight on and defeat that Dark Lord and make sure that every man, woman, and child is safe.
Usidore, I am so sorry to cut you off, but literally, but Ursula is aging.
Oh, yes,
really
we should.
quickly.
Here.
Also, we don't have time for a full Usidore rant at
Have
this
a little
point.
red potion.
Also, free bird.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, bird.
Oh.
Also, that email reminds me that you killed King Belleroth, and you just gave us a whole lecture about how we're not doing.
No,
Not out loud.
What?
Not
I
out
mean,
loud.
there's people around. It was an accident. It was to save your
that's
life.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was to save your life.
Wink.
Here, let me open this package. And,
Oh, that's right. We got a box shoved through the portal.
Let's see. This is to Arnie Niekamp at the Vermilion Minotaur, care of the Rift Behind the Burger King, town of Hogsface, land of food. Dear Usidore, Arnie, and Chunt with 6 T's. Long-time listener, first-time writer. I can't believe I got through. Ever since I first started listening to your podcast, I felt a strong connection with Usidore.
Ooh.
You see, I am often referred to as a wizard, in quotation marks.
Well, this could go a lot of different ways.
And I, too, am a master of light and shadow. Please enjoy the enclosed gifts from our realm. Arnie and Chunt with 6 T's, I've sent along some magic rocks. Hats. Here's some hats.
Oh.
Look there. Those are
This
nice.
looks really familiar, the
Yes,
symbol.
those are For Usidore, a shirt, blue of course, that proudly proclaims him to be an industrial wizard of light and magic.
Oh, holy shit.
Wear them in good health, and if you ever find yourselves in Northern California, please look me up. Yours truly, Tom Martinek.
That's amazing. I think Usidore, you got a shirt that says industrial light and magic.
Yes, and there's a symbol on top of it.
You do have magic.
Well, you know what? Look, there isn't really magic on my world, but there are very few things that are about as close to magic as it gets, and I would say that on my world, industrial light and magic is right up there.
Well, it's a lovely shirt, and I'm very proud to own it.
Yeah, Usidore, you now have a shirt.
Finally. What a gift this is.
Let's quick read one more email here.
We're going to quick read it?
Yeah, I'm going to quick read it. This is a quick read, guys. Hail, mighty Usidore.
Shirtless underneath.
Wait, what's that?
Covered in robes and shirtless underneath all these years. Finally a shirt to call my own.
Those robes have got to, chafe your nipples.
A lot.
Yeah, this is going to help.
They are nasty, man.
All right. Anyway, I got this other email. It says, Hail, mighty Usidore. Greetings, your majesty Chunt. Yo, Arnie. I heard your recent troubles and thought I don't know what that means. I thought I'd offer some wisdom from my recent travels. I have been to a harsh land known as Skyrim. A potion of cure disease can be made with mud crab, chitin, and vampire dust, but it's only effective in the first 3 days of infection. After that, you either have to go through an elaborate ritual with some magic dude who lives in a swamp, or just be killed before you eat everyone in sight. Good luck with that. So that's what I know. I hope it helps. I'd hate for us to lose such a wise and learned and kind of foxy wizard. Bye, Arnie. Blessings, mighty Usidore. Ciao, Chunt. Ciao. Ciao.
This is absurd. I'm clearly not a vampire. I just want to drink blood all the time.
What's
Ciao.
This? Ciao.
Ursula, will you sing with me one of my favorite songs?
Yeah, of course.
This is one my mom taught me.
Yeah.
Just try and follow along.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's the whole song.
That's the whole song?
Beautiful. I know that.
You want a stool?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, are we playing?
20 statements.
20. I hate you. I hate all your games. I hate all of your games. I hate all of your games. Mundle, don't start playing the theme music yet. Chunt, I'm
going to do
sorry.
another round? Or you just want to apologize?
What?
I thought you wanted to do another round of 20 statements.
No.
I'm thinking of something that you owe me. Let's try. You owe me this. 20 statements. Go.
An apology.
Yes.
It'll never happen.
Not money?
I also probably do owe you a lot of money. And I am sorry about that.
That's the show.
You're a good friend. Mundle, no. Mundle, stop. Don't play the music yet. Chunt, I'm never going to apologize.
Why?
I don't know. Can I have some of that red potion that you
No.
Guys, please.
Can we end this episode?
All right, Mundle.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I thought of something you owe me, Arnie. 35 minutes. For the record, folks at Industrial Light and Magic, there's someone else who works on the show every week, and he likes shirts and hats just as much as the next guy. Now, go back to modeling space palm trees for Rogue One, or rather, Star Wars Goes Hawaiian. Usidore the Wizard was played like a piñata filled with shouting by Matt Young. Chunt, the King of the Badgers, was played by Adal Rifai, who can't have 6 eggs. That's too expensive. But here's the book you borrowed last week. Read it again. Ursula the Siren was played by special guest Lindsey Smith. You can see Lindsey perform every Wednesday at I.O. Chicago with Tone in the Mission Theater. Richard Seashanty and Pilk were played by Derek Dupuy and Mike Spara, who perform at the New Movement Comedy Theater in New Orleans. See more of their work at stupidtimemachine.com. Time machine, that's all we need. Craig, are you still messing around with the Arnie robot you found last week?
Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, I'm Arnie, and I'm a real live boy.
Remarkable. Its delivery is more engaging than the real one. I'm going to do some quick market research. Craig, why not deliver the final coup de grace on the remaining 7 long-distance commuters still listening?
Something like this seems to happen every week.
Hey, Craig, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just want to remind everybody listening that Hello from the Magic Tavern is doing a live show at Now Hear This, the podcast festival in Anaheim, California from October 28th through 30th. If you use the code TAVERN, TAVERN, you can get 25% off a 3-day general admission pass. Or if you just want to come on Saturday, the 29th, the day we're doing our show, and there's so many other awesome shows that day, then you can get that ticket too. You can get all that information at nowhearthisfest.com. It's like the Comic-Con of podcasts. And like Comic-Con, I really hope people dress up. I hope there's cosplay. Please, if you're going to this show, I encourage you, dress up. Not even just for the Hello from the Magic Tavern show. Dress up as ghosts and go see Lore. Dress up as H.R. Geiger and go see Super Ego. Dress up as cats and go and see WTF. Seriously, it is my secret hope that most of Mark Maron's audience for his WTF show, and Now Hear This Fest, is filled with people dressed up as cats. All I'm saying is, dress up, it'll be fun. I have no idea if that's gonna be a thing. It's probably not. But most importantly, just go to nowhearthisfest.com, see about getting tickets to this show. I've talked a long time. My batteries are very low. I am powering off.
I think I put those double A's in backwards. I'm sorry about that. Hello from the Magic Tavern was produced by Arnie Niekamp, Evan Jacover, and Ryan DiGiorgi. This one edited by Garrett Schultz. Music by Andy Poland, logo by Allard Laban, additional audio effects by Jason Knox, production assistance by Garrett Schultz. Visit us at hellofromthemagictavern.com or on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks to the Chicago Podcast Co-op and Earwolf. And if you're listening, Earwolf, my podcast, Craigcast, is coming soon. If I can figure out how to get past the firewall on the space station and upload it.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, Ion Spin, Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.